So now comes the end of an entire 12-hour stream of bringing awareness to ITP and everything else that comes with it. On top of gaming, beating my personal record of Dark Souls 2, and climbing the ranks in Overwatch. I'm actually, in fact, you know what? Let me just have a look at that one again. How many matches did I win in a row? 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Climbing effectively from 22 to 23. But on a sincere note, I didn't have a set goal in mind. I put like an average of I think $100 is a good start. It wasn't a solid goal. Like I wanted to try and reach past it, and I may not have reached $100 per se, but thanks to a bunch of people that I know, they pulled through. They pulled through, including my cousin, including a couple of friends over on stream, people who were donating for a good cause, and I'm glad that they actually did. Very, very pleased with how it turned out overall. It may not have been what I wanted it to be, but it turned out pretty well. Turned out pretty well, and I'm happy, and I'll definitely look forward to doing this next year. Preferably a little bit better planned. This one was because I didn't really think about it ahead of time properly enough, and I should have probably left it just a tad on the lengthy time. I probably could have gotten a lot more visibility. And on top of that, Glimish is still building. So by the time next year rolls around with everything, I think that it's going to be a much bigger community, so it'll be a better outreach, and hopefully the community remains just as good as it started. So, with that being said, I'm not gonna mention the amounts, but thank you to my cousin, if she's still here somehow for some reason, to Shinzakura, to Psychotic, weirdly spelled. I don't know why that took me a while. Mindy and Barry of the Glimish team. Thank you guys for your donations. I very much appreciate that. And to everybody who spent their time here, just watching me, thank you. Sincerely, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I honestly didn't know how this would turn out. Sainted Lady, hey! I'm glad you could join. Actually, oh no, you've been here. You just said that. I think the exhaustion's kicking in. I gotta make this quick. The point is, I'm glad that everybody here, joined in for what they did. And this is not the final moment of doing donations. I'm doing it for the rest of September, and then I'll pick back up doing it for the rest of the month, and then obviously next year when ITP Awareness Month comes back. I'm going to look forward to building with subscribers on here. I definitely can't wait to see if I can, make... maybe not per se a profit or a living, although that'd be kind of cool. Who am I kidding? But definitely build a viewership here in the community, because I've been trying to do that for a while, and it's kind of great that I had the responses that I did. I think my peak streaming was at 11, if not 13. So we did really good today as far as the amount of people watching at the time. Surprisingly enough, when it came to music. So I might do that more often between games when playing Overwatch during the week. But I have to be careful with the baby sleeping. So keep it soft music, and I should be good. Other than that... oh, that's another thing. I really need to look into merch. 110%... I was thinking about actually getting myself personally a hat and a shirt, and I don't know if other people would actually be interested in merch. If the demand got big enough and my following was big enough, yeah, sure, I'd gladly. I don't mind building a brand. That'd be cool. Other than that, sincerely, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody who donated, and Shin, since you're here, just letting you know thank you for your donation. And to everybody else that is here currently, and to those who will hopefully see this on the YouTube portion, because I will be posting a good portion of these things on YouTube. So, sincerely, thank you for the great stream. Thank you for the turnout. Thank you for the viewership, the donations, the follows. Honestly, I'm happy with the turnout. I am sincerely... I'm sincerely happy with how everything turned out today. It went out just above expectations. So with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get some sleep, and I will hopefully pick up back on Monday, as long as my energy is recouped and I haven't really burnt out more than I probably should have. But with that being said, have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, Shin. Have a good night, Sainted Lady. And I'm assuming Sainted Lord is with you somewhere, so tell him I said have a good night. If one of the viewers is Profits, if you're still around, have a good night. And I don't know who else would actually be here right now, so I'm just gonna call it there. Have a good night, everybody. Sincerely, thank you for the good time, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Have a good night.